Hello, it's Nancy, health and lifestyle coach and founder of Peaks and Poses, Trail Yoga, and Outdoor Adventures. And today we're going to have fun in plank pose. Yeah, we're going to build those muscles, right? Pay more attention to your core, and we're just going to have a little bit of fun. All right, so to start, we're going to warm up just one sun salutation. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, swan dive. Bring palms to your shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, draw belly to spine and roll yourself on up. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, palms to your heart center. All right, so now we're going to come into plank pose here. So we're just going to set a firm foundation. Look down at your hands, palms are pressing into the earth, fingers spread wide, thumbs move towards the center of your mat, and your gaze is right at that spot in between your thumbs. So your chin is tucked, draw belly in, feet are hip distance apart. I forgot to mention, shoulders on top of wrists, really important. You don't want to be so far forward, you don't want to be so far back. Your shoulders, your hips are try to be in line with one another, and then pull those heels back. And you can already start to feel, I do, my body just wiggling around a little bit. So we're just holding in plank. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then let's come down onto our knees and bring your bum back to your heels. Just resting here in hero's pose. Bring your arms out to a T. Turn your thumbs behind you, right? And then imagine there's just some strings on your thumbs, and that string is pulling your thumbs back towards the back of your mat. And feel that broadening across your chest. Feel your heart start to open up here. Maybe you feel your shoulder blades moving towards one another, the other, as if they're going to kiss. All right, nice deep breath here. Exhale, and then let's release. Let's come back into plank pose. And then from here, right, set up your alignment, and then give your right leg a little lift. For 3, 2, 1, lower down and lift up your left leg for 3, 2, 1, lower down, root down with your right palm. Sometimes I like to move it in just a little bit or maybe a little out. All right, ready? Left arm. Try to keep your hips square. This is challenging. 3, 2, 1. Woo, left palm down. I'm going to open up my feet a little bit wider. Moving my left palm in. Breathe right arm up for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Ready? Open up your feet a little wider. Right leg, left arm. Woo, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, lower down. And then we'll take the left leg, right arm, one or the other, or both. 3, 2, 1. Lower, child's pose. Wow. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. I don't know about you, my heart is racing. Let's bring our hands behind us. Just interlace your fingers. Draw your palms towards one another. And then extend the arms away from the body. Try to keep a little bend in the elbow. I'm always looking to protect my joints. And again, with that little pull, just see if you can bring those shoulder blades in towards one another. And then up and overhead. One inhale here. Exhale. And then we'll lower the hands down. All right, let's come back into tabletop. And then we're going to come onto our forearms, right? Our elbows are under our shoulders. Palms are flat, fingers spread wide. So look at your fingers. Make them look like starfish. Really spread them. All right, let's take the right leg back and then the left leg back. And we're in a dolphin plank. Tuck your chin, gaze down at the earth. Pull those heels back, belly up and in. We are igniting our belly today. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. One more inhale. Exhale. And then let's release the knees and release your forehead down to the earth. Bring your arms alongside you, palms facing up, and turn your head to the right. And bring your head back to center and turn it the other way. And then we'll come back to center. Let's bring our palms under our shoulders, push ourselves on up. And we're going to come now into a dolphin plank. So before our palms and fingers were spread wide, now we're going to interlace our fingers. I like to take my my left, whatever pinky is on bottom, just slide it into your inner palm so that the edges of your palm are pressed onto the earth. All right, we're going to bend your elbows. Your elbows are going to be under your shoulders, and you can bring your right foot back and then your left, and we come now into dolphin plank. I don't even have any weight in my hands. All the weight right now is in my forearms. I'm really pulling my heels back. My chin is tucked. My belly is lifted. And breathing very deep. And if you can, breathe your right leg up for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. And then lift your left leg for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Release your hands. Come onto your palms. Come back into plank. And lift on up to downward dog. So a big body stretch here. Letting go of your head and neck. And take a big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Now on an inhale, glide right into your plank pose. Your palms should be set up. Shoulders come over the wrists. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift right on up to downward dog. We'll float here. Inhale, we'll float right into plank pose. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward dog. 2 more just like that. Inhale to flow forward, plank. Exhale, downward dog. 1 more. Inhale, floating into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, let's come down onto our knees. Let's tuck our toes and lift on up. We're just going to make, take your fingers in, just make a ball with your fists, and then rotate the ankles around. Not the ankles, your wrists. You can rotate your ankles if you want. It's morning time here, and I'm going to take my wrists the other way. Again, just taking care of my joints. All right, so we're going to put some of that together here from our plank into dolphin plank, and then we're going to move into dolphin pose. All right, so we're going to come again into our dolphin hands. Again, moving that pinky, sliding it inside your palm. Elbows are about shoulder distance apart. Shoulders on top of elbows. The weight is in my forearms. I'm going to take my right foot back, press into the forearms, left foot back, chin is tucked, lift the hips, and start to walk your feet in towards your elbows. All right, let your head and neck go. We're going to stay here for an inhale and an exhale. If you'd like, you could lift your right leg. Breathe in wherever you are. Breathe on out. Lower your leg down. If you didn't try it on the right, maybe you want to try it on the left. Lifting your leg, pressing into your forearms. Breathing in and breathing out. And let's release. Let's come down onto our knees. Child's pose once again. From here, we're just going to walk our fingers over to the left. Get a beautiful stretch along the right side of your body. Just be aware of your right hip. See if you can sink it down towards your heel. And just breathe, right? Just sort of enjoy yourself here. Enjoy your body. Let's walk our hands back to center and over to the right. Yoga is about acceptance. I feel like it's sort of like making peace with yourself. And we lay out some physical space here on our mat, and we just spend time to get to know yourself. No judging. And the lessons that I have learned on my mat have really sort of seeped out into how I engage with myself and the rest of the world when I'm off the mat. Bring your hands back on in, and we're going to sit ourselves back on up. Now we're going to come into tabletop, and then we're going to move into first a modified side plank and then side plank. So let's see how we want to get into this. We're going to come down onto our right forearm. I'm sorry, your left forearm, your left knee. And then you're going to just open your chest towards the right. And then you're going to lift up your right arm. Now your knee should be stacked on top of your hip. Probably not the best way to have you get into this pose. So from here, let's go back out. Let's come into plank. Come onto your forearm and then your knee and then open up. Probably the same thing. I'm going to lift a leg. I'm going to lift the corners of my mouth. Now you could stay here. Maybe your leg is down. That's where you are today. Maybe your leg is lifted. Maybe you want to bend that knee and say hello to your foot this morning, right? Give your upper leg a nice, beautiful stretch along with your shoulder. Wherever you are, take a nice deep breath in and a breath out. Let's release the leg, bring the foot down, bring the hand down, come back on up. Sit yourself back down, reach arms up, interlace your fingers and reverse your palms. Beautiful breath in and a beautiful breath out. Just start to bend those elbows. Bring the backs of your palms alongside your face. And we'll bring our palms into our heart center. All right, so we're going to take the other side. So we can come into plank, or we can start in our tabletop. We're going to bring your right palm down, right knee down, and then just open your body, right? Lifting that leg, making some adjustments. Shoulder on top of elbow is really important. Protect the shoulder joint, right? Preferably knee under hip. I'm just trying to figure it out here. Foot is down, and then reach the arm up. You want to have a long line of energy from your left wrist, left shoulder, and right shoulder down. Maybe you lift your leg. Right, maybe you stay here. Maybe you bend that knee, reach behind. Right now we're saying hello to our left foot here. Push into the forearm, open the chest, Smile. Get juicy here. One inhale. Exhale. And then let's release. Release the foot down. Come back on up. Hero's pose. Reach arms up. Let's bring your palms together. Then interlace your fingers and release your pointer. Let's come up onto our knees. Inhale, we grow tall. Exhale, fold over to the left. And then inhale up. Exhale, over to the right. And then inhale up. Exhale, palms come into your heart center. All right, we've got one more. Side plank. Now, if you, we're gonna come up onto our palms. If you prefer to be on your elbows for your full plank pose, that's fine, right? I'm gonna come up into plank and move into side plank. If you wanna stay on your left palm, or bring your knee down and open up. That's good too. Maybe you lift a leg here. I'm gonna come into a plank pose. I'm gonna take my left palm, move it into center, bring my feet together, and I'm gonna stack my right foot on top of left. You can also take your right foot in front of your left, right? And then open up here. There's really no right or wrong way. The only wrong way for me is if you're not protecting your joints and you're not breathing. Now, where's your gaze? Up at your right thumb, maybe down at your left. Find a soft spot to gaze at. Maybe you want to lift that leg. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. And then let's release. Let's come onto hands and knees. Shift your hips around. Yeah, feels good. And then we're going to take the other side. So we're going to come back into plank. Right, I'm going to shift my right foot in. I like to stack my feet most days, not always. Turn your heels to the right, toes to the left. Maybe you take that left foot in front. I'm going to try that one today. Reach arm up. Maybe you are on your forearm and your elbow. Maybe you're down on your knee. Right? This is your yoga. Check in with yourself. See what you need today. Challenge yourself, right? But we never want to be in pain. We come to the edge. Edge is good. Pain is not. Take a breath in. Lift a leg if you want. Make sure you're breathing in and out. The exhale is so important for release. One and more inhale. Exhale. And then we come back down. And we're going to come into child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees spread wide. Reach your arms out. Maybe you join thumb and forefinger, making a little diamond shape. Or maybe your arms come down by your side. Wherever you are, find the rhythm of your breath. My heart rate got up. So I'm just resting here to bring it down, tuning in to my rhythm. When you're ready, you'll bring yourself back on up. Coming back into hero's pose, and we'll just bring our palms together. And take a slight tuck of your chin. Bring your forehead down towards your fingertips. Allow your ego to bow to the beauty in your heart. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed Fun in Plank Pose. Nancy Wind. And check me out, peaksandposes.com.